time you try and work out. Karlie Kloss here. Speaking. Yes. So you want me to run for you again at the new Victoria's Secret America's Next Top Model? Have you decided to diversify? Include bodies of all sizes? Women of all colours? Oh, you have you? Well, in that case, let me just get ready and I'll be right there.
No.
Sachet away.
Gosh, photo shoots are hard work. I'd best go and have my favourite breakfast. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ilona and today we are eating and training like Karlie Kloss. I know, again, twinning as usual. Ha, such a good thing to be such a chameleon. But no. In all seriousness, this is what we are doing. So as you can tell, I just finished a little photo shoot for the new Victoria's Secret. Or maybe Victoria's not so secret, seeing they're taking on me. So Karlie did used to walk for Victoria's Secret, but she decided to stop walking for them because she didn't find them inclusive enough. And they seem to have upped their game. From what I have seen, Victoria's Secret are now including all kinds of body size, all kinds of body shapes, all kinds of skin colors. And that's very, very good because all as women, we should feel sexy regardless of our body size. This was the swimwear edition. As you can tell, I wasn't gonna walk in sexy lingerie. I'm very sure that my divorce will be impeding should I appear online in my underwear. But talking of breakfast, so sorry about the mess there. I just came back and had to unpack clothes and then had to get ready and do everything.
Nobody cares!
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a breakfast sandwich, which is called the Reformer. It's one of her favorite sandwiches. So I've got some dark bread left over from the Kylie challenge that I did last week. Go and check that out if you haven't yet. There is a video on how to make this particular sandwich from this particular place where she likes to eat her breakfast, so I'm going to make it. So Karlie is quite busy. She does photo shoots, she still does runway shows. She has also created a program called Coding with Karlie, which is basically for women to get into coding, and I'm all about that female empowerment. I want us to be strong, I want us to be intelligent, I want us to be mentally and physically better than what we think we can be. And this is why I really encourage women to do weight training. Trust me, every time you set a PB, your confidence increases with 1 experience point, and that is fact. Now Karlie, the breakfast I'll follow as per the tutorial. She has her coffee iced latte with almond milk. I don't have almond milk, so I'll have it with oat milk instead. I didn't want to just buy almond milk just for this thing and it go off because we're not about wasting products.
So here's my method, right? This is about forming the egg whites. I'm pushing across the pan, fold them, and then I'm going to twist them.
Perfect!
Well, here is my version of the, I want to say the Terminator.
I'll be back.
What's the name of the bloody sandwich? I can't remember what it's called now. As you can tell, hold on, let me give you a close-up here. We've got the layers of the avocado, egg white, tomatoes, feta. I can't remember the name of the sandwich, but I can tell it's very messy. It didn't work out the way it should because I can never make sandwiches look like the videos, but apparently. However, let's have a bite. Yeah, it's very nice tasting, very fresh. So the egg white is silky. Then you get a little bit of saltiness from the feta, smooth and creamy avocado, a hint of tomato, the crunchiness of the spinach, the buttered bread. Very, very nice sandwich. I would highly recommend. I have no idea what the calories are, but by the time you guys are seeing this, we will know. So they'll be over there. I'm gonna eat this with a fork and tissue because she's messy.
That's what she said.
That was very nice and very enjoyable. I would highly recommend. Very nice flavors. Filling too, very filling. Karlie is a very busy woman, so as am I, as you may gather. Although today's a little bit of a quiet day, I'm purposely doing it like that because I've been feeling very tired lately. Like abnormally tired. So I don't know if I'm fighting off something. I seem to never really get sick. I tend to just get run down sometimes. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make the almond coffee with oat milk instead. And then I'm going to do some work, read, do some emails, respond to clients and do some editing. So I've been a busy, productive little bee, I'm not gonna lie. But I do need to make some food now. I actually haven't worked out the calories yet for today. I probably should do that soon, but I'm having smallish portions. Simply because she's very slender. She is a supermodel. And supermodels have to look a certain way. People may not agree with that. That's not my choice, that's not my opinion. It's just the way the industry is. I think things are changing. And obviously there has definitely been a change from seeing the very anorexic models that used to be around more sort of like in the 90s. I think a lot of the girls that you see nowadays, I'm sure that eating disorders are still a problem within the modeling industry. Within any industry really where you're paid to look good. I can see how it can cause eating disorders. But also what you have to remember is that a lot of supermodels are very young, which is another story in itself, another topic for discussion, but let's keep this video fun, shall we? I think Karlie was discovered when she was 15. Now I don't know about you, I mean, like, I was a little bit chunky when I was 15, but I certainly could eat a lot more rubbish foods and not worry about it. I'm becoming an old lady now. I'm turning 34 in November, guys. Things don't work the same way as they used to. I have to be more mindful with my nutrition. I have to exercise a bit more. I have to be a bit more careful when I'm exercising because these joints, they're getting old and rickety. Nonetheless, eating healthy and exercising, it's part of a balanced lifestyle, it's part of a healthy lifestyle, mentally and physically. So I assume that her caloric intake is probably sitting around 1500 to 2000 because she's a tall woman. So Karlie Kloss is actually 6'1". From what I have seen, she does prefer to eat a very high protein diet, moderate carbohydrate intake. She is vegetarian, but she eats fish. So I think that makes her a pescatarian, but maybe she doesn't eat fish all the time. Maybe she just eats it in moderation, a few times a week, just to get in those omegas because they are very good for the joints. They're very good for brain health, just for general health and well-being. So for the next meal, we're going to follow another one of the recipes that's on her YouTube, and we're going to have an avocado soup and a kale and an avocado soup. We're going to have a cauliflower soup, and an avocado and kale salad. I'm so sorry if the fan is on, but what? English? Can you speak it? Sometimes. I am so sorry if the fan is on, but it is so bloody hot in here. It's ridiculous. Ugh, I hate the UK heat. It's not a nice heat. Bulgarian heat all day long. UK heat, can't deal with it. Alright, so let's try to salad out. The only change that I made to it is that I put some spring onion in there. Or green onions, I think you Americans call them. Bon appetit. It's really delicious, actually. I would have thought that the kale would be more chewy. It's not. I like the addition of the spring onion. You get like the tanginess of the lemon, the creaminess of the avocado, salt and pepper. It is this bit of olive oil. It's very simplistic salad, but very delicious. Definitely. And the flies are back already. I make food and poof. Like sharks with blood in the water. Anyway, let's try this soup. Almost, again, identical to the recipe. Except for, I didn't have pumpkin seeds, so I put pine nuts in there. Close enough, innit? Actually doesn't really taste like cauliflower. I use chicken stock, and I used the remainder of the beef stock because I don't know what else I was going to use it for. The beef stock from the other day, and I didn't want to throw it away. But yeah, it's very nice. Very silky. I think a nice flavour to add to this would be something smoky. And I think if I would have toasted the pine nuts, that would have been really nice too. It doesn't really need any salt or anything. I just feel like it needs another flavour. You can taste the bay leaf coming through, but it needs something else. It's almost there. Like I don't know, maybe like some parmesan or maybe like some paprika, something. That it needs just something of just a hit of flavour. Anyway, I'm gonna eat this. But the food is not finished, as you can see. But frankly, I feel really full up. I actually feel really full up. I don't know if I will feel full up for a longer period of time. I have some snack options, which I could have before I have dinner tonight. So I imagine that this is fairly standard in Karlie's diet. From what I've seen on her Instagram, going through articles that I've read, looking on her YouTube, she seems to eat this sort of whole foods, made from scratch food a lot. And honestly, this is super easy and super quick to make. It took me like 10 minutes to prepare. I mean, the soup took maybe like 20-30 minutes to boil until it was soft. Not to boil, but for the boiling to make the vegetables soft. But otherwise the preparation was like 10 minutes, so there's no excuses to eat healthy, really. I need to do some exercise, but I can't be bothered, but I will because it's part of the video. So I'm going to follow one of Karlie's workout routines that she's got loads of them on Instagram. They're only 10 minutes. I can fit in 10 minutes and then I can have a shower and get this makeup off my face. She's quite a natural beauty, just like me.
No.
But let's get a little workout in so I can get that over and done with. And I think I might need to have maybe a little bit of a snack. I don't know, I'll see how I feel afterwards. What I quite like about Karlie is that she seems to be quite a humanitarian. She seems to do a lot for charity. She's definitely putting her fame and her, I guess, her exposure to the world to use. She does a lot of good deeds for charity and she gives back to the world. And I think that's quite important when you are in a position of power, I guess, that you do give back and that you do more. I try to do a little bit of it myself, some charity here and there. I don't always talk about it because I kind of feel like if you do charity, you talk about it, are you really doing it for the right reasons? Do you know what I mean? But now it is time to do this workout. Done. Definitely could feel it, but then guys, it's so bloody hot. I think even anything's gonna make me sweat and get me out of breath at the moment. Just the heat's so heavy, I feel like I'm sitting in the sauna. So the 10-minute workout from earlier is clearly working up an appetite because I am hungry again. Which would make sense because I worked out the calories. I'm eating around 1800 today, which is a lot less than what I do normally. I was eating 2200 for a little while. I've upped to 2500 and I kind of seem to have ended up there naturally quite a lot. So yeah, I'm feeling a bit hungry, I'm not gonna lie. For the next meal, we're gonna have some salmon with broccoli because I still have some broccoli left over from last week. I think I can dare it again. If you haven't seen that video, go and check it out. I ate like Arrows Carl for the day and I ate a lot of broccoli. But I feel strong enough to venturing to the land of broccoli once more. My camera died again. I have 3 batteries that I charge and still it managed to die and I didn't catch it in time. I thought I did. I was about to reach over and it just died. Let me tell you a bit about myself. I used to want to do modeling. In fact, I used to do modeling, kind of like pin-up style, like alternative modeling in my early 20s. I'd show you pictures, but I don't really have any left because my Facebook got hacked and I lost all of my modeling pictures, as well as about 10 years worth of other pictures. I've always really liked fashion. Not enough that I sit and read magazines, but I appreciate the art of fashion. In particular, I really like the makeup artistry. And sorry if there's a fly in here because it's hot today and I've been cooking for my partner. So there's lots of food in the kitchen cooling down. It's attracting flies. I really enjoy the makeup artistry that comes with high fashion, that sort of avant-garde, be free as you want to be, and being able to express yourself artistically. Nonetheless, what do I think of this diet? I think it's alright actually. I don't think it's bad. I can understand. I think it's well-rounded. It's balanced. There is some protein in there. There is healthy fats in there. There is vegetables from different sources. There's a mixture of carbohydrates. She does eat low carb. I can imagine it's simply because of the fact that she needs to keep her figure. She does get paid to look good. On that topic, what do I think of that? I think if you get paid to do a job, you have to do a job. If they want you to look a certain way, you may disagree with that, then don't do the job. Do I think it's good that standards are changing? Yeah, I do think it's good that we've steered away from the sort of the very anorexic supermodels. But at the same time, clothes do look nicer on very tall, slim people, unfortunately, when they walk down a runway. That's my opinion. This diet is good. The calories are decent. I was half expecting her to eat a lot less calories than what she is. What I've eaten here today, I believe it comes down to around 1800 calories. Let's have a look. It is around 1800 calories. Surprisingly, it's actually quite high carb. I say it's low carb. It's not. Protein, 80 grams. Fats, 110 grams. Carbohydrates, 140 grams. But then I did calculate in the broccoli and the kale and all of that, which I wouldn't do normally in my own diet. I don't know if I should start doing it. I don't really, because it's like high fiber. Anyway, that's a different discussion. But yeah, it's a good diet. I don't think it's bad. I think it's healthy. I think it's varied. I think it's easy. That's important too. It's quick and it's easy. So there's no excuses to not prepare it. You can literally whisk all of this up within 10 to 15 minutes. It seems to work well for her. She's keeping in shape. She's very active. She does a lot of weight training. Not obviously a very high intensity or with a lot of resistance because she'd be more muscular. She does yoga. She does running. She's a former ballet dancer. I am thinking for the next video, the next supermodel I end up doing, I'm thinking maybe doing a Bella Hadid. It's kind of like a similar thing, but comment down below. Do you reckon I should do Bella Hadid? Should I not? Who do you think I should do next? Regardless, thanks a lot for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed this video by liking it, giving it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you've got any other recommendations. And yeah, stay tuned. I'm filming from tomorrow for 3 days OMAD and see what it does to my body. I have no idea. So stay tuned with me to see the before and afters. On that note, I appreciate you watching it, and I will see you in the next one.